the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
As that goes round, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Brad.
For the right side, the shot and the goal!
Good evening, all, and welcome to this UPSL 2024 Spring Season Showcase. Amlima Football Club up against Upstate United Football Club. I am bringing you the coverage. Gavin Titherington, the venue tonight, Nottingham High School, Syracuse, New York. Beautiful scenery we have at Nottingham High School with the trees in the background. We're really getting into the swing of this summer now upon us. We have football tonight, or as many like to call it, soccer in the United States. Beautiful scenery. I see an Italian flag right across the way there as well. On the AstroTurf today, here in Syracuse, New York, Western New York, for this action. Not too far away from Niagara Falls. Weather today was cloudy, but it looks like the sun's out as of right now. Around 80 degrees here at kickoff time. And it should be a fun one in store for us today with Almima FC up against Upstate United FC. Two teams in the Western New York division duking it out here tonight here in Syracuse. Amlima right now sitting at third place with 18 points, 5 straight victories in their last 5. And they are looking to do a 6th tonight against Upstate United Football Club, who haven't had the greatest season thus far, sitting at 7 points in 8th place in the Western New York standings. Coming off a loss last time out, they're looking to get back on the winning track, as it just seems like they can't get any consistency going with their results recently. But the teams are out. The players are ready to take action tonight in this 7 p.m. at kickoff. Again, I'm Gavin Titherington with Vetter Sports here. Thank you so much for all of you tuning in. It should be a good one in store for us this evening. And we are kicking off now. The sun should be setting within another hour and a half, but right now we have daylight, and it is hot out there, and it is about to get even hotter with these two teams. We have a story of looking to try and push on for the playoffs in Amlima FC and Upstate United trying to find some consistency in winning form with their play. As we have the ball taken off here. And one back by Amlima. Tussle in the midfield. Not one team can get control of the ball early here. And here we now have a ball through. Not going to find anybody. See who can come out strong here, who can retain possession, and who can really make the plays to get into the final third and get opportunities. Now at the top of the box, finds an early opportunity and blocked away. A great block this time around. But we're going to see our first corner and our first action of the match. Barely even. 2 minutes into this game. So we'll have a corner to start off. First corner of the evening. Let's see if some damage can be done from this ensuing corner. Good ball in, headed away. And that's going to go out for a throw-in. Kicked out. That's a good touch from Amlima. Amlima looking the stronger side thus far. Good possession. As I said, they are on a hot run right now. 5 games, 1 on the trot. Their record is 5 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss this season. As that ball's headed towards the byline and out for a goal kick. Amlima fielding a strong side tonight. Number 8. Magushu, one of the standout players thus far this season for them. 5 goals for the forward. So he's a name that we'll be looking to call upon a few times tonight, and good opportunities for putting another one, getting a 6th of the season on the board. Amlima win tonight. They go to 2nd place after the draw from FCY New York. That was a telling ball. Unable to get through. Now on the right side. That ball is going to be whistled for a throw-in. Taken quickly. Amlima looking to control play here early. Already with a corner. And a very, very good opportunity as that ball gets through. But it's going to be swallowed up. Good searching ball that time from Amlima. Trying to get McKenzie on the ball. Gotta go back to Widrick. Looking to slow play down. Upstate United. Pressing high. Long ball forward. He's going to, ooh, very, very good ball. Unable to get on the end of that was McKenzie. And we go again. That ball's up. Headed back by Amlima. Good touch. Upstate United now having some time on the ball. But the announcer's curse got him that time. Still with possession. McKenzie back to defend. And now Amlima can break out. Magushu throw in for Amlima. Eccleston throws it in. That's going to be a foul. First foul of the day. Goes courtesy of Amlima. We'll have a free kick just about in the opponent's half. Eccleston. Looking for Magushu. Tries to find McKenzie on the left. Unable to do so. Upstate United take the ball. And clear it only so far, though. As Eccleston will come up again for this throw-in. First 5 minutes of the match, it's pretty much been all Amlima so far. controlling the pace of play and controlling most of the possession. That ball's served in. Gushu looks for it, unable to get anything of real substance on that header. It goes calmly to the Upstate United goalkeeper. Slips on the ensuing punt. But Upstate United just cannot retain possession. McKenzie. And that's going to go over to the left side. And it's going to find its way out of play. Ball's booted up. And again, Upstate United suffering right now. Trying to find a grasp of the football, but now it's McKenzie driving on the left. Amlima are looking sharp here. Amlima, excuse me, are looking sharp here early. Not even 10 minutes into the game. And that's another boot to the halfway line. Lots of space in the midfield for these lads in pink to turn. They're finally closed down. Upstate United finally looking to get a breakout here. Good defending from the Amlima central midfielder. And that's out for a United throw-in. There was rain in the forecast, but as of right now, fingers crossed that doesn't come until later this evening when play here is all wrapped up. Back to the goalkeeper, Widrick. Looking for an option. He decides to go long. And that's safely back with Upstate United. And Lima pressing hard here, and it works out. Magushu's going to get on the ball. Still retaining possession. Good fight from him. Now, out wide. Aquil. No one home for the other end of the cross. As he cut back on his right foot. And was expecting someone to be crashing in front of the net. Not on this occasion. That will be a goal kick for Upstate United. Nearing the end of the season now. And Lima, again, could go to second in the Western New York table with a victory here tonight. Moving ahead of FCY New York. Rochester, New York FC on top of this table. Undefeated thus far with 9 wins and 1 draw. Totaling a total of 28 points. Rochester, New York Football Club also has 28 goals to their name in those 10 games, averaging 2.8 goals a game, as Quill's going to get on that. Good interception and good body from the young forward. Now it's Magushu. Unable to keep that one in. Now that will be Upstate. Ball on the throw-in. Good defending again from the team in pink and Lima. And he's going to get that one up to Aquil. And one back by Upstate. Upstate looking just to find their feet. 10 minutes gone. They have not had as much of a sniff at goal so far. That's going to go out of play for a Amlima throw-in. Excuse me, that's an Upstate throw-in. Good pressing. Good footwork. This is better from Upstate. Moving the ball around. trying to find just a little bit of an avenue to break through. That ball goes out to the left side, still retained by Upstate. And what a pass. And he's in on goal. And he shoots. And that will just be dragged wide. They will whistle it back for offside, though. But that's more promising and more positive play from Upstate United 12 minutes into the match. Finally getting their feet under them. Amlima, a new member of the UPSL within the last year. And if I read correctly, this is their inaugural season in the Western New York League in the UPSL. As for Upstate, their last UPSL win as shot comes in, and that's just over the crossbar. We'll take another look at that. Was able to get it back on his right foot, just leans back a little too much, gets too much under the ball. But again, very positive play from Amlima thus far. Just took a second to get another ball out there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ball boys working tirelessly to make sure game does not stop for too long. As they're going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. He's under a little bit of pressure there. I have to put it out of bounds. As there's a little bit of life so far now here in Upstate United squad. That's going to go to the end line. Cut back, shot, save by Widrick. Great save and able to distribute it out well. That was the first shot on target for Upstate United. Now, the game's opening up just a little bit more. And again, a lot of players right now pressing for Upstate United, and it might come back to haunt them here as they're looking to get numbers back for this Amlima attack. That ball's cut in. And that's going to be the second corner of the game for Amlima. Throwing a lot of bodies into Amlima's half are Upstate United FC. There's 6 of them trying to close down. It didn't work. And it almost came back to haunt them on the counterattack. But luckily for United, it didn't. And the left-footed in-swinger, that one's just going to go over the end line, and that will be a goal kick. As we can see now, the sun's peeking out. It's been a rather overcast day in Syracuse, New York. That is in Western New York. Not too far away from Buffalo, not too far away from Rochester. A lot of people forget the vast size of the state of New York. People forget about that. And most people focus on the city. And there are quite a few UPSL teams in New York City and around that metropolitan area. Spanning from New York to Westchester. But now we have Ogushu looking for someone to get on the end of that cross. It didn't happen, though. Now the ball goes long. Headed down. Great header. Upstate waiting for numbers to get forward. so they can plan their next attack. But they're going to take their time now, go long. And headed down. That's out of play for an Amlima throw-in. Bay West switches play. That's just going to find the out of bounds. Both teams are struggling to retain possession of the ball for more than a few passes right now. Both pressing high energy this match so far. As Upstate now really settling in. Magushu. Now it's Aquil. Makes his way around the defender. But that's all that he'll be able to do. Blocks it. And it goes out for a goal kick. So far, both teams have had opportunities and have had a few sniffs at goal. Amlima, most notably, having 2 corners thus far this match. And possession's now been pretty even. Started out with Amlima really putting on the pressure. But it just looks like Upstate's now settling into this. Eccleston with the throw for Amlima. Decides to go forward and not back to Mbewa. That's out for another throw in. This time for Upstate United. That's dispossessed. A big left foot. A wanting ball looking for... Almost had some trouble there. And now on the right side. Amlima have numbers forward for this attack. And it's not going to get through. And he wins it back. Amlima in here. And that pass is just over the head of the searching Aquil. Durango. And have a shot saved away. That was from distance. And a great save. And we're going to take another look at that one. It's about 35 yards out. Ball just skips off that AstroTurf, and he might be in here. We're going to have a Upstate United corner. Wow, M10 stuff here. On the eve of this Sunday, the 23rd of June, Upstate New York, Syracuse, our venue, Nottingham High School. UPSL action. The tail end of the spring season. Playoffs are just around the corner for these teams in the Western New York division. And that ball's an in-swinger again. Cleared out. Kept alive in the offensive zone. Almost got through there. That was beautiful footwork. And now it's a one-on-one. McKenzie dispossessed. And United can come back again on the forefront. A lot of speed. And he's in. Shouts for a penalty. Not going to happen for Upstate United. And team is a little livid. The referee knows all. It must have been a good tackle. Now we have Aquil looking to go down the sideline, dispossessed well. And Upstate, again, on the offensive side of the ball now. Momentum's shifting a little bit here. You can feel it cutting through the atmosphere. Just looking for him down the sideline. Just a little heavy on that ball from Upstate United. Keeper's just cramping a little bit early here. Hopefully he'll be okay. They need him. And it looks like he'll be just fine. No substitutions needed. Gives the thumbs up to the bench, to the coach. And we'll have play resume here with a goal kick. To Mbewa. Mbewa inside to Sarango. Upstate United really pressing high here. All three forwards not hanging back. 7 or 8 players from Upstate United in their attacking side of the field, but it leaves them vulnerable at the back here as that ball's played through and cleared out. Still with Amlima. And now McKenzie dribbling through 1-2. Not able to get through the whole team though, as it's now booted back up the field. End-to-end stuff here. That's going to be whistled for a foul. And a second free kick of the match for Amlima, and a very similar to the first. Played it quickly, and the game is back on. Errant header there. Almost a little bit of a miscommunication, but the miscommunication was solved now. Mbewa here on the short side. Eccleston unable to get that ball from under his feet, but is awarded a throw-in. A lot of jawing going back and forth between these two. Is ref going to whistle? Yes, he is. And now a very advantageous position for this free kick. They won't play it quickly this time as we take another look at that. Arms all over, draped across. Clear as day for the referee to be able to blow his whistle for that one. About 25 or so yards away from goal. Eccleston not going to take it. Service low. And maybe a little bit of a miscommunication from Upstate United as it was elected to be booted out instead of gobbled up by the goalkeeper. Breathes more life into this Amlima attack. Eccleston not able to find anybody, crashing front post. And the offensive opportunity goes away for Amlima, electing to throw the Upstate New York goalkeeper. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you just tuned in, it's been great action so far, end-to-end stuff. Upstate United really like to taking a liking to playing on the forefront. But Amlima have had the better opportunities so far. Amlima in pink, Upstate United in white and teal. Two very beautiful color combinations. Eccleston gets dragged down to the turf, and that's going to be another very, very opportune foul for Amlima. As we take another look at that one. Touch brings it into a lot of space. Defender caught off guard, and he is brought down about 28 yards from goal. Captain Scott standing over it. Mine as well. They may elect to go with the left-footed Nimine. Scott can also hit him. As he will. And that just goes over the top of the crossbar. Looking for a little bit more dip was Scott. But a beautiful, arcing, curving free kick that was. And Amlima still sniffing for the first goal of this match. And a 6th consecutive win. Amlima did not start off the season like they would have wanted, but have really, really turned it around. Especially on the road. 4-1-0. That one is a draw away from home. Today they are at home, where they have struggled. Only one win thus far this season, with 2 draws and 1 loss accompanying. And that's picked up and cleared away. But Amlima, starting the season, 0 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss, have won 5 straight now. Scoring 17 goals thus far this season. Conceding 11, which is something that the team and the coaching staff has to take in account. These two teams have met once before this season, ending in a 1-1 draw as that shot comes in off the left foot of Eccleston on him. Unable to get that on target. This will be the 5th goal kick. A half an hour gone for Upstate United. This has been a fun one to watch so far, though. A lot of great opportunities for Amlima. And in all honesty, Upstate's had their fair share of scoring opportunities as well. It just hasn't worked out. They've been on the back foot pretty much the whole game thus far. Keeping in mind that they have had the ball, good areas of the pitch, but unable to do anything are both teams. That ball's cleared away. Only as far as Mbewa. He's going to have a try. And the daisy cutter will be gobbled up by the goalkeeper for Upstate United. Getting around his opponent. Sprayed out wide. He's got space on the right side. Elects to cut back. That's a good challenge in the penalty area, and it needed to be. And that ball will go out of play. Oh, we look to have a free kick instead. It's played quickly, trying to get it over the top to McKenzie or any other Amlima players. The ball's been tried a few times, and it's very close to coming off for Amlima. Just a little dink over the defenders over the top, because Upstate United are playing quite the high line, as you'll see. They're not sitting back. They're pressing. They know that they're in need of a win and in need to improve their goal difference if they want to continue on in this Western New York League, sitting 8th out of 10 in the table. And that's wrestled away and fouled. Scott wins the foul for Amlima, the captain. End-to-end stuff here thus far. And I am just happy the rain is staying away for the time being. Knock on wood. A lot of space in the midfield for Sarango. Great play from Malo. That ball served in. Wasn't the cross that he was looking for from the right side. It went right to the goalkeeper. But Amlima piling on the pressure here. Here's Eccleston. Looks infield. Malo. Out wide. He thought about the bicycle kick. I saw it in his eyes. Eccleston unable to break through. That ball's cleared away. Hoofed away that time from Widrick. Bouncing ball never bodes well for a goalkeeper. But Sarango, good footwork. Back to Widrick. Now out wide to the right for Scott. Good turn. Unable to retain possession. Now it's Upstate's ball. Electing to slow it down a little bit here, but gets caught in possession. Eccleston able to take that one away. And now we have a Quill. Magushu, excuse me. Magushu takes a shot. That'll find its way out of play. Another opportunity goes beckoning for Amlima here in this first half. About 16 minutes left here. This UPSL Western New York matchup. Upstate. This is their 10th match, and that's going to go in. And Upstate take the lead. Great cross. Not enough players back in the box for Amlima as Upstate 1-0 up. Big flex from the young individual. Great cross. And there's nothing that Amlima can do. And that's the result of throwing bodies forward. Pressing high up the pitch. And Amlima find themselves down 1-0. This is great finish. Probably didn't get as much on it as he wanted to. But Upstate, 1-0 up. Now we have a game on our hands. Amlima were in cruise control, trying to find their first goal, that it was going to come with ease, but Upstate deciding, nah, we can play football too. And here they come again. Speed and pace. That's headed away by Mbewa. Upstate throw in. And now it's Eccleston with Amlima now. Nice wide shot of the surrounding terrarium. Beautiful trees. It's like there's a rugby pitch right next door. As that ball's crossing from Scott. No one home for Amlima. Now it's Upstate's goal kick. They've had about 6 or 7 at this point. As Zabanesha goes deep. It seems like that's their strategy. Get it long and get it far for their attackers to run onto him. That will be a free kick. First free kick for Upstate. And it will be a long ball towards the left side, headed away by Scott. State United, against the run of play, I will say, they did get that goal. Scott unable to find a teammate, but now Amlima can break out. This is where they can really break out on the counterattack with speed. Will he be able to save it? Goalie way out of his box, about 30 yards. Able to come up with the defensive goods enough to stop the Amlima counterattack, but Upstate has to be careful of that. Here's Scott. Holding on to possession. Now it's Aquil. Unable to find his teammate Magushu in the midfield. Here now is Sarango. Sarango looking for Magushu. Magushu lays it off. Fighting, and what a save! Unbelievable doorstop save. As Upstate keeps this 1-0 lead. Great stop. And a great opportunity again goes beckoning for Amlima. 6 minutes left in this first half. They would love to get one before halftime and tie this. Herrera. Now sprayed out wide to the right side where the first goal of the match was created from. That one in. Headed away. Now Upstate's piling on the pressure here a little bit more. Big touch there, able to retain possession. Now Amlima's pressuring up, which leads to a turnover, and which leads to possibly another opportunity. Eccleston back in the midfield. And that one's sprayed out wide. It's actually going to be kept in play. No one challenging the goalkeeper now. He does have a little opposition. And play on some theatrics. The Oscars was a couple months ago. Gives it right back to Amlima now. Eccleston. Runs being made. That one's sprayed out wide to the right. Not enough juice on it, though. But still retaining possession is Amlima. Down to the byline, cut back, and defended out again. That's the third time that Amlima's been able to cut down that right side and try to get one back across for the Tramp. But unable to connect for another time. But Amlima do retain possession. Good back heel now, Scott. Looking to play that one first time into Aquil. Dancing. Finding the teammate into the box, and that's going to be a corner. Now another opportunity for Amlima with Nimine with the left-footed service. Seems to be their designated corner taker on that right side. The in-swinger comes in, and this is deep, trying to save it, but that will eventually go out of play, and he's going to play it quickly. Trying to catch Amlima on the counter. Scott says, we're not having that. Out for a throw-in for Upstate. Big throw this time. Taken down by the number 10. Now our goal scorer, Ali. Another service. And that header from about 15 yards out. Unable to find the target, but just goes to show. More opportunities are coming now for Upstate United FC. But that right side does look vulnerable for Amlima to exploit on United's defensive zone, and he almost gets around him. Great little move there. We're going to have another free kick here. Great shimmy. Had the defender on skates, and it pays off with another free kick opportunity for Nimine. Nimine serves it in, and that's going to go wide. Just a little too much sauce on his previous couple free kicks and corners for Nimine. You can see that flag moving, the American flag in the background. Maybe the wind's playing a bigger factor than he initially thought it was going to. It's very windy out there, actually. About 14, 15 mile an hour winds, according to the weather radar in Syracuse, New York tonight. Something you have to take into account for when taking those free kicks in a dead ball situation, just like a golfer would off the tee box. And we're going to have a foul here in the middle of the park in favor of Upstate. Two shot attempts on goal so far for Upstate. One finding the back of the net off a beautiful cross and a daft finish. Now Upstate, they love to play on that high press. And Amlima's feeling it, the pressure of it now, as another turnover happens. And Scott gets beat on the left side. But that'll be ushered out of play, and that'll be a goal kick. Good situational awareness to realize that that ball has enough pace to find its way out of bounds without him having to touch it. And Lima now looking to put their money where their mouth is. With all this control and possession and these opportunities to still have a goose egg on the scoreboard does not bode well for them, but this could change all right here as that shot comes in and it's just wide. A lot of space on that right side. Like I was saying, able to cut back on the left was Nimine, but unable to find the target. Goalkeeper was a little stressed out there as well. That must have been whiskers wide of the post. Tried to bend that one with the inside of his foot, unable to get enough curvature to damage the back of the net. That one's booted out to the halfway line. They like to play it long off the goal kicks. That's thrown into Eccleston, or from Eccleston, I should say. We're going to get a repeat of that as he was a little further up than the referee liked to think that ball went out of play around. Now, good turn from Nimine into the middle of the park. The cut through. Now finds its way out to Scott on the right side. He's able to get around the tackle. Advantage played. Still with Amlima. Pop shot saved. Rebound. Saved again. Nimine almost getting his name on the score sheet. Trying to find that bottom left corner. Saved away by the goalkeeper, but only parried it out to Magushu, who had an opportunity to fire one back home, but gobbled up in the end. And there we have halftime. 1-0. Upstate United finds themselves in the driver's seat on the scoreboard. But Amlima has had a lot of opportunities to get back and score one themselves. It just hasn't happened for them thus far this match. But end-to-end stuff here so far. Exactly what you can find in the UPSL. End-to-end stuff. A lot of players out there wanting it and trying to make a name for themselves. But it was a brilliant half. Nevertheless, these players would go off the field, get water, halftime team talks. I'm sure they have a lot to discuss. But so far, so fun for both sides.
Martin, Nico con la shoot, the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico con la shoot, the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico con la shoot, the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, Nico con la shoot, the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Over the right side, the shot and the goal!
So we are back here, Syracuse, New York, Nottingham High School, Amlima, down 1-0 against Upstate United FC. End-to-end stuff in the first half. A lot of fun to watch. Here we go with some of the key highlights of the game. Here, big shot from the captain, Scott, from about 35 yards out. And here we have the goal that separates us at halftime. Upstate United Ali able to get his team on the board. Beautiful, beautiful goal. But it wasn't for Amlima, who were almost able to find their way back and find a goal in this match. And there's another beckoning opportunity, and it just seemed to not go into the back of the net for Amlima in this first half that we just had. It was incredible, the defensive work that Upstate was able to put on display. But again, we have a whole nother 45 minutes to play as the sun goes down in Western New York. You're watching the UPSL here, streaming live by Vetter. Super excited to bring you this. If you're just joining us, my name is Gavin Titherington. And as the teams take the field for this second half, we see the teams have switched sides, and we are almost ready to go here for this second half action. 1-0, Upstate United find themselves up. But the game has just been end-to-end, counterattack after counterattack. Both teams looking a bit vulnerable in the back. But again, a whole nother half to play here in Syracuse. Season's just now coming to an end. Amlima sitting third in the table, 2 points behind the team in front of them, FCY New York. But riding a 5-game win streak right now. There is danger of that win streak ending for Amlima. They not only need to find 1 goal, they need to find 2. Keep that streak alive. Rough start to the season for the team in pink, as second half is now underway. Amlima piling bodies forward on the left side. No cause for concern for United as they're able to clear the ball out. Eccleston on that far side will throw the ball back in. Ball's thrown back in play. And United find the ball. Trying to find their striker up top. That's been the story of the game for Upstate. Playing that long ball forward, trying to spring a counterattack together. As that's sprayed to the other side to Eccleston. Eccleston with a bad touch there. No harm, no foul, though, as Amlima must stay with the ball. It's over to the right back and the captain, Scott. Amlima looking to just find a little bit of possession to start off this second half. Eccleston back inside now. Scott. Out wide. Beats the defender. Into the box it goes and swallowed up by the goalkeeper. He looks to taking one on the noggin. Might have gotten a heel or maybe a stud when players were crashing in. Maybe just got him on the head a little bit. They're going to ask for the medical staff. As it is a head injury, it's the right thing to do. It's unfortunate so early in the second half for any player to find themselves injured. Running right to the temple. Not a fun spot to get hit. It's not a fun spot to get hit anywhere, really. Temples, very dangerous area of the head to incur some blunt force trauma. He's maybe getting back to his feet. Maybe they're thinking about concussion protocol. Obviously, it's been a big part of the discussion of soccer throughout the last 5-10 years. And a lot of protocols have been put into play to aid in the concussion protocol and the safety of the players as we're back on. And no substitution has had to be made. Again, Amlima in pink, Upstate New United in their teal and white, as that's going to be a foul. In a decent position for United to get an opportunity to score here. It's Price with the service. Good ball. Headed away. And cleared out by the Amlima defense. So they look to get back on possession quick. Eccleston is going to shield that one out of play, and that'll be a goal kick. Wind's still kicking up in Western New York, still around 14, 15 miles an hour as Scott makes a run down the sideline. Maybe he was looking for a foul there, but referee waves on advantage. Nimine sprays it out wide. The ball looking for Sarango, unable to find him. Goalkeeper's having a tough time fielding that ball. What has the referee decided to do here? And it will be an indirect, is it an indirect free kick in the box? Now that wasn't something I had on my bingo card to start the night. But it looks to be, the referee, I believe, is saying that the back pass was intentional from the Upstate defender, and the goalie decided to play it with his hands. So we do have an indirect free kick. Not something you see very often. Now he's moving the players back 10 yards. Which in the grand scheme of things looks like a country mile when you're talking about a free kick inside the penalty box. But he has to touch it to his counterpart because it is an indirect free kick. So he can't just go for goal. And here we go. Amlima shoots, and it's a goal. Amlima tie the game off the indirect free kick inside of the box, and it's 1-1. Unbelievable scenes. The United players are not happy, but Mackenzie And the boys in pink, as we see that again, he didn't know. He went for the ball, but McKenzie scoring. Price not able to get it off the line. And we have a tie ball game early in the second half. Now play resumes. 1-1 here, the score. Price tries to get that one out wide. But Amlima scoop it up, and Upstate find themselves in possession. Once again, the last time these two teams met, full 90 went. We had the same scoreline that we do at 52 minutes in. And I can't help to think that there will be more goals coming, because this game has been back and forth end to end. Tons of opportunities for both sides, but just lacking the finishing touch. Maybe not for long. Gushu trying to break in, unable to do so. Now it's Eccleston. Eccleston's fouled about 30 yards away from goal, and that's going to be a yellow card. Take another look at that one. First touch was a little heavy, but able to play around the defender and win his side. A free kick was Eccleston on that left side. Looking about 31 yards out from goal. Scott would say that's within range for him to try a shot. 3 players around the ball now for Amlima. Ball served in. Ooh, testy there. The defense holding strong, though. We have another corner for the lads in pink. Amlima. Another in-swinger. Ball served in. Headed away. Defending from the corner so far for Upstate United. They haven't had a problem defending any of these free kicks and set pieces, but they have had a problem with ball retention as that one comes in. Headed away. Rebound Magushu tries a shot, unable to get the power on it needed to find the back of the net. That's cleared up the field quickly. They like to play quick from out of the back, this Upstate United team. Trying to hit the Amlima team, on the counterattack. It's been a common occurrence this match so far. Themes are now set. It's going to be a counterattacking slugfest from here on out, I'm assuming. Neither team really enjoying a huge spell of possession on the ball at any given time. But that doesn't mean the chances haven't been there for both sides to find themselves winning. Amlima have had the better opportunities, but here's United coming across, and that one's out of play, and that will be a corner. Let's see what Upstate can do on this ensuing corner. Six players in the box. And that one just goes long. Could it be the wind playing a factor? With every corner we've seen, especially on that far side of the field that's whipped in, has been a little long. But regardless, Woodrick now has a goal kick. Here's Scott. Captain playing in field. Nimini over to Sarango. We're looking upfield for Aquil. He finds himself in a bit of space here. Aquil down the sideline, cuts back, saved. Rebound still alive. Magushu tries to put his foot on it, unable to do so. Now Upstate break out. Here's that long ball forward, looking for their number 9, Ali. And wrestled away well. Again, it's just back and forth. End-to-end stuff here. Infield now. Sprayed out wide. Saved from going out of bounds. Only for so long, though. It's a throw-in for Upstate. Good defending. Referee says he got the ball, and don't doubt it for a second. McKenzie, unable to retain the possession. Good slide challenge. Scott now, with a little bit of pressure on him, able to clear it out. But again, Upstate's throwing. It's been all Upstate ever since that equalizing goal went in for Amlima. They've played on the back foot. Pretty much. It's Loose with the throw-in. Service from Loose looking for the back post. But that's just going to hang up in that wind for a goal kick. Malo. Back to his goalkeeper. Looking for options. Finds Scott. Scott infield. To Nimine. Played up. To Magushu. Finding Nimine. Tries to play a little airball across. Unable to do so. Upstate. Back on the front foot. And Lima just can't find anything to do. Loose, almost with a little bit of trickery to get around the defender, but that will be another corner for Upstate. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of ball is going to be flighted into the box this time around, because it's against the wind this time instead of with it. Upstate looking for this spell of momentum and pressure on the Amlima defense to find their second. Ball comes in, and it finds the back of the net, and it is a second. Upstate United score again. Great response from finding themselves tied. They now lead 2-1. Not even 10 minutes go by from when Amlima was able to draw the game up. Great defense so far on the corners from both teams. But we find ourselves back with the same scoreline that we found ourselves at halftime. Upstate up 1. Now, how does Amlima respond? They responded well out the gate from half. But they find themselves down again. It's 2-1. Scott. Nimine. Trying to find it on the wand of his left foot. Unable to keep that one down now. That'll be a goal kick. The trick is not to get too overzealous here after conceding the second goal of the match for Amlima. They have to keep their heads cool and play like they have been on offense pretty much this whole match. They've had the opportunities to find themselves up by a goal or two, but are struggling here against this solid Upstate United defense. I said it earlier, Upstate has been struggling defensively so far this season, but have looked really strong in this first hour of this match. Now it's Mackenzie. Mackenzie, quick feet, finding it out to Scott. Scott able to come back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie has an opportunity. Rebound. And it's a tying goal. Unbelievable. We're back to 2-2. Took one out of Rob Gronkowski's playbook, spikes the ball, and throws it right back at the center circle. Let's go again. Here's the goal again. Just finding that rebound. Mackenzie finding the shot through the legs. Able to get that on target. Really good from him. And it is now 2-2. Magushu, I believe, with the goal. Long ball forward for Upstate. The game's really opened up here in this second half. Throw in. Down to the byline, trying to cut that ball back across the goal. And we find ourselves in a similar situation for Upstate. They just equalized on their last corner, same spot. Can they get the same result? Excuse me, they went ahead on their last corner, but Amlima went back down the field and equalized. Here's the corner. A deep ball to the back post. That'll find its way for a goal kick. That corner not as fortuitous as the last one they had. Quick restart. And Lima like to play the ball out of the back in the goal kicks, contrary to what Upstate prefer to do, and that's prefer to find their fast forwards up front. As that ball's played out of bounds, that'll be an Amlima throw-in. Most likely, Eccleston will be throwing it in on that left side. Nimine, dispossessed. Upstate looking to counter. Scott steps in, wins the ball. Referee says, actually, no, he didn't. That is a free kick to Upstate United. Played out wide. I think it's still in play. No, it's a throw-in for Upstate. Must have been flicked out of bounds by a member in pink. That's a good header out. No, it's a Queel. Now he elects to go long. Looking to find Mackenzie. He does find Mackenzie. The run from Magushu's coming in. But Mackenzie unable to retain possession long enough for Magushu to really make that run. Pressure from Eccleston. Great footwork there from Price. Great footwork again. That ball's just going to find its way out of bounds for a Upstate throw-in, though. Wheel. Finding Scott on the right side. Good defending. That probably didn't feel good, though. Sliding on that AstroTurf is not the most comfortable thing for athletes, specifically soccer players. Football players don't have as much of a problem with it because they do wear a lot of protective gear and padding and arm sleeves and leg sleeves. But the typical soccer outfit is just a t-shirt, shorts, long socks, and a pair of football boots. That's why it's the most popular sport in the world. It doesn't take a lot of equipment to play. That ball's played in. Goalkeeper comes out. That will find its way for a corner. So we definitely had to step up and make something happen out of goal. But I was questioning if it went off of Magushu. If it didn't, they're going to play it short, though, and quick. Now McKenzie looking to put one in, and that's out of bounds again. Another corner for Amlima. They get the ball quickly. Let's see if there's going to be any problems with the wind. That's an in-swinging corner. Really good ball. No one there home for Amlima to make a dent in the back of the net. This ball comes in, shot. But it does take a little deflection, and it's the third consecutive corner in the last minute here for Amlima. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. They're going to elect to play it short. Here's Sarango. Sarango dispossessed. But the possession stays with Amlima. Scott now in the middle of the park, drifting from his preferred right side. Here's Sarango. Maestro in the midfield. And that's going to be a foul in a really, really good position now for Amlima. This is probably the best position they've had a free kick in all day. As we take another look. Great 1-2 with Nimine, and Sarango finds himself on the ground, winning his team a free kick, only about 21 yards out. Couple of the Upstate United players just sticking around the ball, making sure they don't play it quick, but referee is going to probably say they have to continue play on his whistle. 3 players around the ball. Nimine. Now 2, Sarango and Nimine. Nimine. It's going to be Sarango, and that's going well over the crossbar for a goal kick. Sarango's not going to be happy with that. Going to be kicking himself for sure. Ball's played in the feet of Nimine. And it's going to be in, and it's Magushu. And he can't believe that he fluffed his lines on that one, but this ball is now played back up. Upstate can't get the ball out. They equalized, and they've been sitting back. Amlima with the pressure. They can't get it out of their own half. It'll be a free kick for Upstate. Loose plays it in. Doesn't find a teammate. But Eccleston was dispossessed. And we're going to have a corner. Did well to get back, and very dangerous slide challenge, almost from behind. That could have not been ideal for the lads in pink. That was very, very tough slide challenge to make inside your own penalty area. But it worked out. And instead of a penalty, they gave up a corner. Upstate now, whipping the ball in swinger. Headed up in the air by McKenzie. A little bit of a miscommunication from Woodrick and his defender. Scott now clears. That will be a throw-in. McKenzie quickly throws it in. And we have a foul. Good work from the number 7, Aquil, winning his team a foul in a decent area to get some whippage on the ball. I can see Scott taking this with his right. And it looks like that is what is going to transpire. McKenzie, one of the taller players on the field for Amlima, will look to him for a target. Scott now. Service. McKenzie still in the box. Saved away. Unreal. That was a golden opportunity. Scott was looking for McKenzie, but Magushu found the ball at his feet. Tries a little bit of a scissor kick, unable to find the back of the target. Great save once again. Scott up and at him, getting that one out. Sarango vying for possession. That's out of bounds. That'll be a pink throw. Scott throws it in. McKenzie. Free kick taken quickly by Keel. Now it's the substitute, Ali. Excuse me, Ayad. McKenzie out wide. Keel. Dispossessed. Not a great pass. Scott comes up, commits the foul. That may just put the referee over the edge to find himself a yellow card. Maybe not, though. So he stepped up. And the offensive player was able to find his way around, and he's still on the ground. Referee just looking back at Scott. Maybe he said, that's the last time you're going to get away with it without me brandishing my yellow card. Regardless, big ball forward. Too much on a rope for any of the attackers, unfortunately, for Upstate to get on the end of it. Now Widrick out to Scott. Scott with the long ball forward, looking for Magushu. Unable to find him, though. Upstate still looking for that third and all-important goal. Both teams are looking for their third goals of the match here. As we are all tied 2-2, 15 minutes left to play in this match. And it is all but over. 3 quick goals in the first 15 minutes of the half. Found us where we are now. Shot comes in, blocked away. Now it's Sarango. Sarango, great ball up towards Magushu. Magushu has pace. He's going to elect to cut it back. And that's going to be another foul. That one's right on the edge of the penalty area. At 20 yards out. We'll take another look at that one. Great hold-up play. McKenzie on the ball. Just got his foot in between the ball and the player. And we have another free kick and a very, very fortuitous spot for Amlima. And it looks to be a queel over the ball. Nimine also coming over. Depends if you want a left or a right-footed shot. Usually this position's set up for a right-footed effort, taking the ball away from the goalkeeper with the curve. I've seen it go both ways. It depends on the team, obviously. But it looks to be a queel from the free. Blocked. That was going goal bound for sure. Magushu now. Back out. Eccleston with a shot. And that was testy. From 35 out. Not expecting that. And nor was the goalkeeper. He was in full flight. That was a really, really good effort to try to find that top left corner. The game stays 2-2. Still end-to-end stuff here. Into the 78th minute now. Upstate pushing forward. That one sprayed out to the right side. Great ball. Finds McKenzie. McKenzie has Scott running down. Unable to find him, though. Really good overlapping run from the defender. McKenzie plays it quick. Nimine. Ali. Out wide to a trio right now. Ball goes all the way back. Nimine. Ali. Tries to play the long ball. It hasn't really worked out for Amlima, I will say. They've had a few opportunities to put a few long balls forward. Hasn't been as successful as it has been for Upstate United. Amlima have had more success with keeping the ball on the ground and progressing up the field sideways. It also helps them retain possession. Like Eccleston took a spill there. That ball's out for an Upstate throw. Thrown in. And Amlima takes the ball back. That's a Quill. Inside to Nimine. Out wide to Scott. Now McKenzie. Good play by Amlima. That ball's searching for McKenzie and quite possibly Magushu, but finds the goalkeeper's mitts instead. Great move there, but McKenzie coming back. Amlima have 6 players forward. Kind of figuring out what type of play Upstate want to make, and it's more or less been the long ball. So in an effort to stop that long ball, it looks like Amlima are committing a lot more men forward when Upstate has possession deep in their own half. And it's paying off so far. Upstate haven't taken advantage of how far Amlima are willing to press up the field yet. We've seen a few things, a few bright spots. They do have the 2 goals. We'll see what they can do this last 8 or so minutes. And Lima right now really not allowing anything in their defensive half. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie out wide to Magushu. Magushu back across, blocked, still retaining possession as Magushu, and that ball is finally played out of the penalty area of Upstate United. Scott with a foot in there. Referee says no foul. Here's Ali. Out wide. Aquil. Back across. Scott calls off Magushu. Scott with the ball. Trying to find his way back to Magushu. Unable to do so. Magushu leading the team in goals this season with 6. Has not really had a lot to do, but he did play quite a role in that equalizing goal. Here's Magushu again. That's a dangerous tackle from behind. Upstate really not helping themselves with these tackles in and around the penalty area. We'll take another look at that one. He came from well behind and tried to make an effort to get the ball, but it's very difficult to slide from behind and not make contact with the opposition first. I misspoke. Magushu actually has 5 goals to his name this season, not 6. Well, I apologize for that coming into the game. Here's the service by Scott. Another dangerous ball held well by the goalkeeper. And he is able to clear it out. Another long ball. This time, and oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Upstate looking for what could be. Oh, wow. So the referee went the other way. Wow. That was not what I was expecting. I thought we were going to be looking at a red card there. But instead, the whistle goes the other way. And here come Amlima the other way. Little dink over the top, unable to find Aquil. We'll take another look at that one. They're going to say he fouled him. Bewa may have just gotten away with one there because he definitely dragged down the attacker, but it was not before there was a lot of contact. So we play on. Good move from the goal scorer. Able to find Price. Here's Scott. Here's McKenzie. Another rash challenge. That time it missed, and we have an offside. Less than 5 minutes remaining of this 90. Still at the deadlock of 2-2. Upstate, against the run of play, scored the first goal in the first half, making it 1-0. And Lima came out of the halftime break strong, equalizing to make it 1-1. About 8 minutes later, though, Upstate was able to grab the lead once again, but it wasn't held for long, as 3 minutes later, Amlima was able to tie it up. Amlima, excuse me. Now it's Nimine in the middle of the park. This is what's been going on for Amlima. They get the ball back in their half and just passing around. Able to get opportunities that way. Can they get one more? As it's a Quill. Playing the low ball across. Goalkeeper out quick. Unable to retain possession. He's got to get back to the goal. And he doesn't. No harm, no foul, though. Ball goes out harmlessly for a goal kick. But he was off his line pretty quick. Was unable to hold on to it, but did enough to put off the attacker. And Lima unable to make anything of that opportunity, and Upstate listed to play another day. Good header in the midfield, looking for Nimine, unable to find him, and Lima back on the ball once again. McKenzie flicking it up in the air. Defender trying to put the bicycle move on, and that's going out for a corner. Big opportunity here in the dying embers of this match. 2.5 minutes remaining of the 90. The service. Good ball, better header out. No one on that front post for Amlima. Header away. And that'll be a foul. Stopping the play. Heading into the 89th minute. 2-2 is the score here in Upstate New York. Still light out a little bit. No need for the floodlights just yet. The sun is setting on a beautiful evening in Syracuse, New York. Getting into those long summer days as that ball's kept in play, but it will be offside. Thrown in. They make one more last-ditch effort to score, Amlima. They started this offensive surge from their own goal line, essentially. Played out wide. Eccleston. Turning. Hercule tried to get down the sideline. Fails to do so, but still in possession of Amlima with the throw. Eccleston throwing the ball in. Less than a minute left of the 90. And we have a substitution. It's like that was Nimine coming off. Bit of midfield presence needed for these last moments of the match. Here's Scott. Throws the ball in. Scott once again. I'm going to put a wanting ball forward. It is gobbled up by the defense, cleared away. That'll be a throw-in for Upstate United. And can Upstate United do what they've been trying to do all game? Just get one big ball forward for their pacey attackers. Playing well, can't retain possession of the ball. That's McKenzie now for Amlima. He still has possession. He's wanting the last say in this match. Ball comes across. Oh. It's a little sketchy from that clearance. A tricky one at that when you're facing your own goal. But, whoa. Took a little bit of a bounce, but it's just a corner. And here's Scott. The 91st minute now. Has an opportunity to put a ball in to lead to what has to be the game-winning goal. Ball comes in. That near post has been all Upstate United defensively. That ball's unable to be retained by Amlima. And Upstate again. Probably looking to use their strategy of getting the ball forward quickly. Yes, it is. Up to the attacker. Gets through. But can't get through in Baywa. He does well. Defensively, that's a foul. But referee says play advantage. That ball's up. And he's gonna not able to find that one in play. And that'll be a goal kick. Keeper urging his players to get forward. And it's been the same tale all game. They have not been able to capitalize on their long balls just yet, though, as another one comes in. Amlima have done well retaining the possession and playing solid defense from the forward front. Had a lot of work to do with these long balls, the defenders, but been able to handle them pretty comfortably. The only times they were beaten were from a corner and a cross from the right edge of the 18 into the middle of the park, because that one comes in, and that's hit by McKenzie, blocked away. Still with him. Big shot. Now the pressure's hot, and Lima really pressing for this goal. They know they couldn't get it, and the whistle goes. And that's full time here in Syracuse, New York at Nottingham High School. Match ends 2-2. Really thrilling match. End-to-end stuff. Honestly, it could have gone either way for both of these teams. Unbelievable scenes as the sun sets on a beautiful Sunday night here in Syracuse, New York. Beautiful game to watch. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. And game ends 2-2. It could have easily gone either way as we take a look at what transpired through this match so far. Here's that one first goal from Upstate United. Beautiful ball across. Just got enough on it. Almost like a change-up for Widrick in goal. Did not see that one coming. And it was against the run of play. We had this unbelievable scenes when you see an indirect free kick in front of the box and it panned out for McKenzie and the boys in pink. And Amlima was able to come up with the goods to tie up the game, but quickly after, a corner from Upstate United found themselves up again 2-1. But the celebrations did not last long. As you can see there, and as you can see on this, McKenzie involved again. And Maguchi was able to find the rebound only about 3 minutes after Upstate found themselves up again. Big Gronk spike of the soccer ball. And that will do it on this beautiful Sunday evening. From Syracuse and from myself, Gavin Titherington at Vita Media, I'd like to thank you all for tuning into this coverage of the UPSL. And we hope to see you again soon in the coming days as playoffs are just around the corner. Signing off now, Gavin Titherington, thank you again for tuning in for this amazing UPSL matchup.